965.
Having a good time?
Yes, I am.
It's awesome.
Eating your chocolate over there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
so
pretty good. Yep.
I brought some candy from Halloween. Did you guys get any trick-or-treaters?
I live in an apartment on the 4th floor, so I
didn't get any.
I didn't get any either.
I always want just one, so I can be like, trick-or-treat.
What if I went over to your apartment and knocked on the door and was like, trick-or-treat? Would you give
I
me
probably
candy?
would have given... I actually had class on Monday night when it was Halloween, but my boyfriend would have given you candy. I mean, we had candy. We had a whole bowl, but no one came. So guess what happened?
We should have gone over.
Now I just start giving it away. I'm like, you need to get out of my household. You eat one,
we'll
then
take
you eat
it.
two, and it's awful. And I have a weakness with that. I try to be strong, but then you have that weak moment, and you're like, man, that Kit Kat looks so good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It looks so amazing. But we were talking before we went on the break about you, man, and your whole situation. Why don't you just do a quick little recap, and then we're gonna have you guys actually bust some beats.
Definitely.
Bust some beats.
I was just saying that because I run my own record label, because I do pretty much everything. Everyone else helps out, in their own way, but I kind of like hold the whole thing together and try to do as much promoting and marketing advertisement, as we can. But
it's a lot of work.
We have a limited budget, so we can't like hire a promoter to, do promotion for us. So we have to like print out little flyers for the shows and hand them out and stuff like that, and just do little Facebook, stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's tough, and it takes a long time if you don't have enough money to do.
You gotta get followers. It's all about social media nowadays too. It's all about that stuff. It's crazy, crazy.
Definitely.
So, all right, we have a song coming up. You guys are actually gonna do some beats up in the air, and for the end of the truth, how do you guys want me to do this? Do you want me to play it right now, and you guys just gonna start up, or how do you?
Are you ready to spit this, Tocxina?
Tocxina, la voz que te fascina. I'm ready.
Ready to film. Right. I'm ready to film this too.
All right, you film. You guys got to make sure. Remember, back a little bit from the mic.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna start the song out, and then you guys know how to do it from there.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, you guys want to introduce what this is going to be about, and if you have a backdrop to the story, like how did this song come about?
You want to?
You go first. Go first.
They're getting all giddy up at my station today.
It's like, nah, because like it was one of the first songs that me and Tocxina collaborated on. We just got in the studio and Will made a banging ass beat, and then we just started writing, and we came up with this song, and I came up with the title on like "End of Truth," and it's kind of about how like truth is relative and all about perspective and different things.
Yeah, and different perspective, what you think is your truth, and like what you've been through in your life, and what you had to do to find the truth, and how people don't open their eyes, and if you don't open your eyes and follow what you follow, no matter if you're Christian, no matter whatever you are, you gotta have your beliefs and your faith. That's what it is.
All right, guys, we're gonna try to put this beat up on.
All right,
let's go.
Let's make sure this thing works.
It will Productions.
You never know.
It will.
All right, guys, here we go.
Es tiempo para la verdad. Clasifica lo que está pasando. La gente no está hablando la verdad ya. El momento de la verdad está llegando. El Señor poderoso viene por ahí. Las trompetas están sonando. Huh. Dale, dale, dale.
A cool hand band is a tool to man land, setting traps, so never take naps. Mishaps will happen in seconds. In the end, feeling pressure with sword slicing fissures. In literature that brought us to this stature, I see a book burning future. Did you hurt her?
Nilotic, Nilotic.
Did you hurt her? Nilotic, Nilotic. She died. Sorry, mommy, I tried. But if I cried, it'd kill my pride. What's left for me on my side? This death ride left everybody fried.
Tocxina, la calle me llama. No tengo nada que comer esta semana. Me puse a vender marihuana. Estoy pesando como Adán y Eva con la manzana. Pero el dinero está entrando. Mi barriga ya no está sonando. solo malos pasos, pero el Señor me está observando, mientras la policía en el bloque está pasando. Loco por trancarme, bota la llave, como mi amigo Tempo, pero no es mi tiempo. Tengo que controlar mi temperamento y no llegar a muerto. Oigo una voz que me dijo, 4 paredes es su destino. So pisa fino. Ahora Dios yo le dedico mis canciones para que la juventud tenga opciones, ¿entiende? Tocxina, la voz que te fascina, fascina. La voz que te fascina, fascina. Yeah.
Let the student teach the master how to rhyme a little faster and slow it to a crawl and articulate to never feel small. The rough rock has been smooth. I am the end of truth.
Se terminó esto. Apocalíptico ha llegado y viene a quedarse. Y el que no le guste, que no se pegue. Tocxina,
Nilotic, Nilotic, Nilotic.
Ill will.
Tocxina, Ill will.
Ra, ra, ra. Go
Apocalyptic Rhymes Records.
to the top.
To the top.
El que no se pegó, no se pegó.
It's crazy. It will.
Okay?
Life in
All
your
the
20s.
productions.
Hurricane. Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah,
It will on the
Like the
beat.
float. Yeah.
yeah.
Vamos a seguir a la meta, respeta. Yo le doy con como si yo tuviera cinta negra. I'm here, aquí en Fall River, son. Y tú me entiendes, we don't talk about having guns, mi hermano. Yo le tiro porque yo soy un dominicano. Yo agarro la beat y la desbarato, ¿entiendes? Como cualquier cuero barato. Yo la echo para atrás porque ella no sabe mamá por un rato, ¿entiendes? Nunca me paso, porque en esto yo soy el verdugo. Apocalíptico, ¿qué pasó? Oye, Tocxina. Nilotic, 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 Nilotic. It will.
Yeah.
Ra, ra. Let's go. Mucho flow.
ARR. All right.
Wow. That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't understand anything you're saying.
It's alright. It's
That's what a lot of people give him. He's used to it.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like you caressed it. You really did. Because I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, any like I actually happen to like French rap. So like MC
for
Solar.
real?
Yeah.
I've heard some French rap. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
French.
yeah. She's like, oh my god, all these people are spitting out these words that I understand. And I have to say, like, I speak French, but I'm not in France right now. And when I'm around French people, you know, it comes out more. I'm sure, like, you're not speaking it every day, but when I hear it, I'm just like, wow, that's so cool, and I just wanna dance. And there's something about a different language, especially I think if you're American, you know, like you want to hear it, you want to hear something.
Yep.
And every different language gives you that kind of oof, you know, that like you're being different, right?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's really true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there on
true.
his couch and be like, hey, I listened to this jam tonight.
Yeah.
And it had like a little bit
Or-
of Latin in it,
yeah.
and I feel like awesome.
Or it's like, oh, I watched this foreign film. Yeah, I'm cool.
No, but it's anything. It's actually, you know, breaking that whole culture barrier, right? Because we're not one culture anymore.
Yeah.
So we're in an intercultural type. You know,
That's
everybody
Yeah, we're melted pot,
collaborating.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at this. That song, complete, perfect example.
Yeah,
Actually, almost
right? That's-
bilingual hip hop. Who has done that?
Nobody.
That's what I was talking about earlier, you know.
I hope you
Friggin'
could
different-
understand what I was saying, though.
Oh,
No, I heard what you were saying. Yeah,
All right.
and I like that little life in your 20s thing. You have to, I'm gonna need that jam. And be like, oh my, you didn't hear? He actually said, yeah, you heard that, didn't you?
Nice.
I think it's honestly really powerful too, because I think right now, especially in our culture, it's a big bilingual, especially Spanish, and you know, I lived in California for a few years, and Spanish was a second language. You know, everybody kind of had to know it. So I mean, I understand aspects of it, but you know, it goes really fast, and then I'm like, oh, you lost me like 3 words ago. You know?
Yeah.
But it is beautiful. It's one of those beautiful languages.
It's so beautiful.
It's a
that
romance language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to learn Italian 4 years in high school, but didn't really learn much.
Yeah.
I've been to Italy though. It's a great place.
Italy's, I've
love
never
it.
been to Italy. I've been to France. Love France.
I want to go there
that.
too. Yeah.
They had this really cool skateboarding park, actually, outside of the Eiffel Tower. It's like a little bit of ways, and it was the sickest part. Like, I saw the Eiffel Tower in a different view because I saw these beautiful artists who were, like, performing.
Wow.
And they were all speaking another language, so I'm engrossed in this beautiful place. And I'm seeing these people who are actually actively doing something. It's not like you're just seeing them walk down the street. They're like, they were so talented. And then they're speaking this language super fast. And they're like yelling at each other. And I know it's some vulgarity, but it sounded so pretty.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that kind of thing. You know, like Shakespeare too. A lot of Shakespeare stuff's really dirty. You know, but it doesn't sound like that. You know,
he sounds so beautiful.
Right, because you know it's like Much Ado.
It sound horrible.
Yeah, like the play Much Ado About Nothing. I don't know if you know
no,
what I'm talking about.
It's an absolutely phenomenal one.
You know
I
what
love
I'm talking
that
about?
play. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
If people know what I'm talking about, I don't know if these guys got the reference.
Well, I love British humor too.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking about it the other day on my show how I feel like if Americans could be a little bit more blunt, like because people are always afraid to hurt people's feelings here. Always,
it's true.
Always, like, oh, you can't call her fat. Well, maybe she needs to be told that, or you know what I mean? Like, because honestly, she's probably not fat. She then will have health issues that correlate to like people in Britain are more like, listen. You've been putting on a few pounds.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that?
It's true. Yeah.
But they'll say it to you. They won't say, "Oh, maybe you should go walking." It's not anything around the bush.
Yeah. That's how I am with people. I'm like very direct, very blunt. It freaks people out here. You know.
I think it's almost better. I mean, I was told I was born without a filter.
Yeah. I've been told that too.
I've been trying to get better as I get older. But my meme who brought me up was this older lady who said, "Hey, I don't need a filter anymore. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if you don't like it, go to another room."
Yeah.
But
go to
yeah,
room.
I think it's beautiful how we're integrating that, and sometimes it's better to be blunt. I think get off your chest and go to the root of the evil. Don't talk about anybody. Tell them to their face, and then fix the problem.
Yeah. Just keep it real.
Keep it real. That's what I was just thinking.
We're all about keeping it real, right, guys? Exactly. That was actually a very, very great job you did.
Thank you.
Really excited that you actually did it. I'm actually going to have you, I think, do another jam section because
that
was actually really good.
Cool,
yeah. All right.
I could do something too.
I was worried. No, I'm joking. I'm like, if they're good. No, I'm joking. No more candy. I don't know. You notice I gave it to you right before you performed. I was waiting, get you guys some sugar high. That's
it worked.
I had a point to my madness.
Right?
You always got to have method in the madness.
Yes.
All right, guys. You guys have been such a great job. I love your vibe and everything. What obstacles do you guys have to overcome to get to this point? Because you can't just make up beats like that. Now, Will's the one who's helping to make the beats, right? Is that what it's all about? Okay.
I'm pretty much a secret weapon.
Yeah.
He knows. Tocxina knows.
All right, so secret weapon. And then these two, obviously you guys are collaborating, but did you guys have any obstacles you had to overcome through this collaboration? Like, I'm sure one person was like, really? And the other person was like, I don't know.
Well, I want to bring something up real quick, because this is an issue that we've been talking about, because we really like each other. Well, no homo.
You better say that.
Man. No homo, but like, we work really well together, and, I respect Tocxina as an artist, and he respects me as an artist, and we like to work together artistically, but we differ in beliefs. Like, I'm very anti-religion, anti-Christian, that kind of thing.
Anti-semantic. Yeah, well, yeah.
Exactly, like anti-Christ, And Tocxina, he performs for God, and he's, for like, he's Christian and stuff. So we have kind of a difference of opinion.
And I tell them all.
And I'm the neutral one in the mix.
And Will's the peace person over there.
Yeah, I am the peace.
Secret weapon.
Peace.
What would they do without Will?
Peaceful weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
we worked it out though. So.
Yeah, because I tell them all the time, man. No matter who you are, no matter who you are or what you believe in, you're still gonna be my brother. It doesn't mean because you believe in this God that we can't get along. No. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just I do respect God, and I don't respect him, but I do admire him a lot. I praise him, and every time I get a chance to put him in a rhyme, I put him in a rhyme. So that's my boy.
Well, I'm sure he's listening. So no, but I think it's tough though, especially religion, and
It's a touchy subject, too.
It is. I took a couple. I was actually fortunate to take a couple of theology courses, and I was brought up Catholic, and raised to believe certain things. And theology didn't make me, not Catholic. It just made me understand that there are some historical backgrounds to a lot of different things, and people are open to. I think it's all about educating yourself, really, at the end of the day, and you view one thing, I view something,
It's true.
But there's a lot of views too. People
we
don't
all
even
have
know
our
about
different
each other.
beliefs. That makes us unique.
I just have a problem with people, pushing their beliefs on other people, saying, "Oh, I'm absolutely true. This is absolutely true. So what's right for me is also right for everyone else." I disagree.
I think in a perfect world, like everything would be universal, kind of. We're all on a universal playing field. Because at the end of the day, we're all born the same. We all die the same.
Yeah, exactly.
We all do the same kind of weird stuff and good stuff, and we all like to be loved. We all like to be, cared about. So at the end of the day, a human is a human.
Yeah.
So regardless of what we believe, we come in, we leave the same exact way.
Sure.
So, I don't know how people are going to go. I don't know how I'm going to go, but I think it'll be in style, hopefully, one day.
Hopefully. Hey, I just hope that my death is on camera, you know what I'm saying? I've said that before.
Well, that would be fun.
You know?
You never know.
I have visions of being shot on stage, so
really?
I'm just putting that out there, yeah.
A lot of people have some weird dreams. Like, I have some random ones. Like, last night I had a random... Well, my boyfriend has a crazy one, so, people are going to take him out. What did he tell me the other one he had the other night? It was like some alien. Oh, no, Godzilla and him were becoming friends or something. I don't know. So, I don't even know. So I'm like, all right, man, see his beliefs. I'm like, Godzilla didn't enter my dream. My dream last night was some random man. I was out in, I don't know where, some country, and they took my passport and ripped it up and, shredded it. And I, couldn't get back home. It was awful. And someone was, following me, but... So, I mean, everybody see dreams, I think, are part of, honestly, your beliefs. Because they're kind of coming into things that you're not controlling. It's a subconscious thing. So,
right.
I don't know. It can be crazy. But we're going to go to break in a few seconds. And it's been this has been a crazy show, you guys.
Yeah, it definitely.
Crazy. Crazy. But
quite a ride.
That's what life in your 20s is all about, being crazy.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah, we're all in our 20s.
And we're all crazy. So.
Yeah.
I'm critically insane.
Good. Guys, this is Life in Your 20s. We'll be back after this break.
Hey, this is the Hurricane. Now that the Red Sox are getting ready for the playoffs and football season is finally here, the only place to watch the game is at Entourage. Great food and a great atmosphere to watch the games with family and friends. The food is fantastic at Entourage, and this year the Portuguese steak from Entourage was voted the best at the historic Holy Ghost Feast. Also, they have the Entourage Original Portuguese Steak Pizza. Exciting entrees and affordable apps available as well. Come to Entourage. The game is always on. 502 Bedford Street, Fall River, Massachusetts. That's 502 Bedford Street, Fall River, Mass. Entourage is available for private bookings and your holiday parties. Come to Entourage. Great food, great times, and the game is always on at Entourage. Don't forget, come to Entourage, 502 Bedford Street, Fall River, Mass. Hey, if pizza is what you want, then it's got to be Domino's. Owner Mark Allard's Domino's Pizza is located at 933 Pleasure Street and Southway Plaza in Fall River, is the place to go with the best deals in town. Domino's always delivers, and don't forget to take advantage of their fantastic takeout specials. Whether it's pizza, the wings, or the new sandwiches, it's got to be Domino's. Give them a call, 508-672-3030, 508-672-3030.
Eastern Television is back. That's right, not even a fire can keep the doors closed at Eastern TV. With over 65 years of family experience, now they are back and better than ever. Owner Paul Charest is eager to show his customers, both new and old, his brand new showroom. Eastern TV is located at 1196 Bedford Street in Fall River, Mass. Right now at Eastern TV, we got a Sony Bravia 40-inch for $599 or a Sony Bravia 46 for $799. Great deals, great family, great TV. That's Eastern TV, over 65 years. Located at 1196 Bedford Street. Give them a call at 508-673-9721. That's 508-673-9721.
On behalf of the Hurricane Radio family, I would like to thank all our sponsors who helped send 100 inner-city kids to camp this year. During these difficult times, it's important for us at Hurricane Radio to help. That wouldn't be possible without the efforts of Bob Martins at Robert Tocxina, Lou from Sheer Genius, Kevin Blazer from Coast to Coast Medical, and all of our staff. Again, thank you.
Fun beat. So get ready, guys. We're actually going to do one for my guys. I'm going to play one for you guys. You're going to have to beat it up. How's it sound? Fun? I've never done this actually on my show, but I always like to push my buttons, you know, and especially when I have some guests with some good talents. Do you guys have a song you'd like me to play? Are you like that all gangster one? All right. Ooh, it's going to be like a game. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's see. Ooh, this one actually looks really good. All right. I'm going to try this one. All right, let's see if you guys can play to the beat of the music. Ready? You guys know this one? Can you guys do this one? All right, here it comes.
Eso es gangsta. Dime. That really gangsta? Yo, aquí yo estoy keeping it real. Estoy con Nilotic and we're ready to kill. Entiende, mira, tengo los ojos de estilo. No te metas conmigo, Ángel de los Santos. Vengo de tu barrio. ¿Qué pasó? Providencia, estamos en el map. ¿Qué pasó, mi hermano? Tú quieres cantar como si tú eres whack, pero tú no eres de nada. Tell me who got your back, cause I'm ready para respaldar. Encóndete abajo de la falda de tu abuela, porque la verdad te va a doler. Oye, ¿qué pasó? Ángel de los Santos, Tocxina, con Nilotic lo vamos a matar. Dale.
I sit here, my back against the wall. If I could have changed it all, no one would have died, and I would not be tied to this forced reality. Body corrupted by suffocating frailty. The time has come for change, a revolution for the strange before we fully become deranged. But hey, to shift our thought process where time is just success. This is the way to progress. Shift, move through melody, lift, blood through rhapsody. Ain't no mind to time, just numbers slipping by. Just give us one more sign to show when it's all mine. Nilotic,
Tocxina. La voz que te fascina. Yo te digo que la más puta es la más fina. Como Tego dijo, oye, ¿qué pasó? Vengo yo y tengo enemigos y ellos tienen arete en el ombligo. ¿Entiendes? Yo cambio flow como si yo fuera un payaso, pero de verdad yo lo hago de hace rato. Mi lírica es más fuerte que un arrebato. ¿Entiendes? Tú lo que pareces es un novato, veterano, dominicano, here in the radio station. ¿Qué pasó, mi hermano? Yes, every day I am blazing, ¿entiendes? I am fly to the sky, porque yo no me caigo. Ángel de los Santos no es el diablo, pero sí creo en Dios. ¿Qué lo que? ¿Tú quieres estar con mi equipo apocalíptico? ¿Qué pasó? Oh, dale Nilotic que tú tienes flow. Oh,
yeah. I don't know, you want us to keep going?
Yeah. Dale.
Tocxina, Nilotic.
Yo.
A call for revolution, but stall for restitution. This baby chicken's pecking through the shell. Our domain is just a personal hell. We buried our own heads in the sand. God has forsaken this broken, ravaged land. Yell for light, breathe for strife. Tell me what you left behind in places where light can't shine. River water hasn't turned to Rhine. It's bitter from the swine that fell from the face of the divine. Violence entwines us, combines with ideas to align bodies in space. But you see these things done in haste, create spiritual waste when no one's ever chased. Everyone is facing huffing paste. I scream out for a better day, leave, and come what may, I can't stand to feel this way.
I feel so wrong. ¿Qué pasó, man? I feel so fucking wrong. No tengo que decir la verdad. Yeah, I'm Angel de los Santos and I keep saying la verdad. Eso significa I'm saying the truth. Ahora estoy hablando en inglés so you can know I'm ready to go in the booth. Como yo lo hago, yo soy la verdad. Oye, me llaman el bacano, pero no salgo de culo pelo de la vaca, echa para atrás. Oye, tenía una mariposa y le encantaba volar. Yo la dije, le dije, ¿qué pasó? Vengo yo. Oh, tenemos flow.
All right.
And you see why I produce for these guys, you know?
I know, right? They just make you, right? It's like a force thing.
It's a secret weapon.
Yep.
You guys did a great job. Another one.
Thank you.
Good job. I'm glad. I can't believe you guys did that game. You did good on my game. I just put you on the spot.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like pressure.
We got songs and songs ready, you know?
I try to keep it fresh here, too, so that no one knows what's going to happen next. I mean, that's the best thing.
All right.
Right? Think about it. When you're listening, you want to know what's going to happen next all the time.
No, definitely not.
Why are you going to listen?
Exactly.
Guys, weirdest job on your journey, though, here. I really want to know this one. I always ask my guests who come on. I always think it's hysterical. Tell me one weird job you got to get here. Come on, I know you got some out there.
I'm not sure.
Come on, Will, go. I'm going to start with you Will. Over there, quiet man.
The weird job?
Weird or craziest job? You can do either or.
I mean, I've only really had, like, 3 jobs in my lifetime, really. Like, I've worked at, like, a liquor store. You know, I started...
Wait. That was a crazy job. Then.
Yeah, and you want to hear something? The first time I ever worked there, I was only 16.
Nice.
All right, see, that's probably crazy right there.
You must have seen some people come in some crazy kind of conditions.
Oh, yeah. Like,
he told me about some stuff.
Conditions, like, they couldn't walk out straight, you know? Like,
and
people
how
had
did you sell them? Could you still sell to them, or did you have to decline some of them?
We had to let go a couple customers. Yeah. Like, the condition was just too up there. Like, we couldn't handle it, so.
Yep.
But, like, that was pretty crazy. Like, 16, I was in the beer cooler just putting beer onto shelves and everything.
I love the
like,
beer cooler in the summer, actually.
Oh,
it's like my favorite place.
Yeah. Like, just staying in that Arctic air while it's hot. Everybody's like, like, just melting out there. It was cool.
No, I mean, I've seen some like, actually, the other night I went out, and there was this crazy guy who kept coming into a bar, and he was completely gone. You know, he shouldn't have been, you know, and they couldn't serve him anymore. So he goes out, and actually, it's in that circle, you know, where I call it the Bermuda Triangle over there. There's Chinese, and there's the Avery, and then the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was in actually the Japanese place, just kind of getting a drink with my girlfriend, and he's outside, and he actually found like this cord of like an electrical cord attached to like one of the big like electrical, you know, the phone whatever line.
Oh yeah.
And he's trying to like take it off. What? And we're like watching this guy, and I'm like, oh my god! And you know, the bartender's like, well, I'm glad I didn't serve him. I'm like, imagine. And so he's pulling on this cord, and we're all like watching. We're like, something's gonna go down. This dude is like a mess. And lo and behold, the actual cord wasn't even attached to the pole. So he was one lucky drunken man.
Yeah,
can't handle the liquor.
Electrocuted.
I know, right? That would have been fun. What about you, man? What about you? Any crazy jobs?
Yeah, well, I had a pretty crazy. I mean, I didn't get paid for it, but it was an internship that I had between the 2 years I had at film school.
Yep.
It was out in L.A. actually, in Santa Monica.
I live in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
That's right. Very cool.
At Trico Studios, which was this film studio.
Where was
in
that
Santa
anyway?
Monica. I don't remember. Somewhere in Santa Monica.
Wilshire Olympic on one of those big ones. Probably on Wilshire Olympic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they were moving buildings to Culver City while I was there, though.
Culver's fun.
Yeah.
Culver's an old city. It was like old Hollywood.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like, it was just crazy because I met like crazy people, like crazy film editors and stuff. The dude was like, he had been in some medical magazines and stuff when he was a kid because he had like no filter or whatever. Like, he had like no emotions for anything. Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was one of those like sociopath type characters. He was a crazy character. Yeah. And this dude who looked like Harry Potter, like a gay looking Harry Potter. Like,
why does Harry Potter not look gay normally?
That's it. What he did.
That was good.
That's a good one.
Exactly. That was the craziest 2 months, you know. I didn't know anyone out in L.A., and I was just there with this program with a bunch of other, like, college kids that I didn't really get along with, and, like...
L.A.'s a crazy place, and the saddest part, I loved L.A. when I lived there, I did, but people are very segregated there. Like, they all have their own groups already.
Yep.
And as outgoing as I was, I felt kind of alone a lot of times.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's why I moved to the East Coast instead of the West Coast.
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. What about you, man?
Oh, man.
Come on, just one.
I know. I'm ready for this.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, Johnny Rockets. I used to work at Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets?
Yes, I worked at Johnny Rockets in the airport in TF Green.
I love
it was
Rockets.
crazy. I literally snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane.
Because everybody in there was either trying to betray you or trying to make somebody fire you or something, or trying to boss you around.
Johnny Rockets?
Yeah, Johnny Rockets.
Yeah.
And the people, oh my God, the people sometimes they come, like exhausted from their flights. Oh my God, my burger, this and that. But I had good moments, but I did walk on them. I felt like I was better than that. Like I really felt like that's not gonna bring me down. Like you guys ain't gonna bring me down. Change my person.
Yeah.
For a job that pays like $9 an hour. It's not bad. But to go through that, to go through Greece, you know what I'm saying? To go through all these people.
Yeah.
Talking gibberish.
Yeah.
People are always like that though. People are haters. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, though, you gotta say,
always.
How happy can those people be? I gotta ask them, because honestly, like I really don't. I don't hate anybody. I could care less. I'm happy for you if you have more than me. Like congratulations. Like I have my own stuff going on. Though. Like I don't have time to hate on anybody.
Yeah. Like the haters, that's their job to hate. You know,
I think
like
they have too much time
I
on
don't
their hands. We need
that.
to find them something to do. That's what I think.
That's what I'm saying. They need to become more talented.
Find them a job.
Yeah.
A stop hating job. Like I just feel like it's these insecure people who need something to do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
insecure.
really do.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Insecure. That's what it is.
I don't know how they have all this time to talk all this gibberish. I really don't. I wish I had the extra time on my hands. But when I have extra time, I'm trying to like eat something or like take a shower.
These people just go on YouTube and talk mad crap, and on like blogs saying all this crap.
Isn't
it's
it
like
awful?
Internet thugs. That's what the internet has breeded. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Tough behind the computer, but are you tough in real
life?
life?
Those
Facebook
they're hiding.
You know.
I think the people who
stand
do
those
that.
people.
I think are the weakest people out there. Because if you really have an issue, this is how I feel. And a lot of girls have talked so much. Believe me. Believe me, girls have talked. So, it's not even. But you know what the thing kills me is they can't say it to my face. Like I'll call them on it, and I'll be like, "Did you say this?" You know, like if you did, people screw up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll slip and be like, "Oh, that person's just an idiot," you know? Or,
right.
Yeah.
But ask me about it, and if I said it, man, I'll tell you to your face, like, "Yeah, I called you an idiot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just wasn't feeling."
I called you an idiot on the air. What are you gonna do about it?
But that's the thing, you know. People,
Come find me.
Yeah, they bring it out, and they. There was this one girl. I'm not gonna say any names, but no, I'm not
no
gonna,
names.
It's not worth my time. It's
Yes.
not worth my effort. But one time, at one point, she had said to me, she like had sent me this text message. I can't believe you said that. And I'm like, oh, what did I say?
Yeah.
Tell me. I'd love to know. Because, like, my boyfriend was with me the whole time, sitting right next to me. So, like, if I said something stupid, he'd be like, really, Jamie? Like, you know.
Right.
She couldn't tell me. This went on for weeks, and I'm like, all right, whatever. She has an issue.
What?
Yeah. So then finally she has the gumption to finally email me back, and she's like, oh, don't worry, it wasn't that bad. Colin's a great guy. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't even know what to say.
Wow.
By that time, I had gone so far. Like, the fact that she couldn't even call me back when I called her and been like, dude, what's up? What did I say? I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, let's move on. But people are just little people out there. They can't even do that. You know,
it's not like the Fisher King happened with your show, you know?
It wasn't, no. It wasn't even on the show. Actually, it was outside of the show.
Oh, really?
It was like an event. Like, we were at a birthday party. It was just, people make stuff up all the time. It's awkward.
It's
rumors.
Yeah.
Can't stand them.
Yeah.
You know?
Like people saying I'm a juggalo when I'm not.
You got a whole bunch of rumors, you know.
This guy
That's
got
like,
You know what, though? That must mean, though, at the end of the day, you're doing
that.
something right because you're causing them to talk.
Exactly. That's how I look at it, you
will
know?
become lovers.
Exactly.
Yep.
I always wonder that, too. Like, and growing up, I mean, even in high school and stuff, people were always, you know, there's always something that someone had something to say about, you know. Because there's always going to be haters if you're doing something different. That's just how it goes. Or doing something they're not doing. You're making people uncomfortable.
Or if you're doing something they wish they was doing, you know,
Exactly.
you're in a further place in
you're
life.
making them uncomfortable,
Right.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like making people uncomfortable.
Hey.
I think it's awesome.
Just look at me.
Yep. Nilotic's the definition
so
of
they can't see me, but
yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, like, you are who you are, and if people have an issue with it, then that's their own issue. It's not your issue.
It's true.
So are you comfortable with who you are?
Exactly. I
Yes.
am.
You are. Are
Yes.
I am so comfortable
you?
with myself.
Do we have anything else to
I'm
say?
satisfied myself at this point.
I love myself.
No, it's people in their 20s. They're all about, I don't know who I am. And I understand that. But at the same time, I don't like
everyone goes through that struggle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I think that when people stop asking the question, who am I? And, like, you know, why are we here? That's when you got to worry, when they stop asking the question, you know?
I just think this generation, our generation, should start with being empathetic. I think we need to understand where people are coming from and understand everybody's got their own deal they're going through. Like, regardless. You think you have a bad life, but you don't know what they're going through next door to you. And especially tough times right now, like you can't relate on a job, you can't rely on a lot of things that we used to be able to rely on. So I think this time we need to come together and stop hating. And
people always think it's the worst for them, you know? It's like, you know, it's like your struggle's nothing compared to mine, you know? It's
Why is that? They always do that. They're always like putting themselves in, well, you should see what I'm going through, what I go through.
Like they're acting like they're the more important person to worry about, you know? Like, everybody's got to be treated equally in my eyes, you know? Like,
that's like girls. I can never judge ever a girl again. If I see a girl put weight on, I can't, because everybody's broken up with a guy. Everybody's had issues. Like, you know, girls are so quick to be like, oh, that girl, did you see her? She put weight on. Or she might have taken weight off or something. Right. I think that's the one thing I could never do ever again in my entire life, because I've been there. You know, you get upset, you're emotional. Like, you can't judge people. You don't know what they're going through. Yeah. I mean, it could be a relationship thing. It could be a family thing. You don't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like so many people should just think before they judge.
It's true.
Right?
And you don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on the person, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. You know, people can compliment you all day, but what do you always remember?
The
insult.
It's true.
Right?
It's true, yeah.
It's the bad thing about it, but I think you guys are amazing. I think you guys are going to do great, and just remember those good comments, because I think there's more good stuff to come for you guys. So I think it's going to be good times. Right. We have some more questions up for you guys, and then we'll talk a little bit more. We actually only have one spot left. It's going to be you guys have just been so exciting this time.
Ooh. Wow.
I know. You guys have been entertaining.
All right.
We'll probably do we'll do some more exciting stuff at the end. But this is Life in Your 20s, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight, and we will be back after this wonderful, wonderful break, guys. So, Life in Your 20s.
Yeah.
You know.
Mixed martial arts has taken the country by storm, and Clinch MMA is the place you want to go. Clinch MMA is located in Fall River, Mass. at 657 Quarry Street. Clinch provides students with the necessary fundamentals and training directly associated with the MMA experience. Under a personal and supervised atmosphere, whether it's wrestling, karate, boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, or straight conditioning, Clinch MMA is the place to be. There are special boot camps, self-defense classes, and specific discipline training. The Clinch MMA experience is tailored for the individual student and their skill level. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced mixed martial artist, Clinch MMA has something for you. Give us a call at 508-679-6995. That's 508-679-6995. Clinch MMA. Get your fight on.
Need some cash quick and you don't want to be taken advantage of? Then it's time for you to go to New England Pawnbrokers. Over 18 years of experience and certificates from the Gemological Institute of America and Jewelers of America, New England Pawnbrokers will make sure you get the best value. Whether it's gold, jewelry, electronics, computers, TVs, DVDs, guitars, all of it. At New England Pawnbrokers, we will treat each customer with the courtesy and respect that they deserve. New England Pawnbrokers has global knowledge, but it's a local business. Call or visit at 407 South Main Street in Fall River, Mass. and give us a call at 508-674-4224. That's 508-674-4224. Are you tired of the same old look? Are you looking to clean up and dress to impress? then Professional Image is the place for you. Great suits at prices as low as $89. That's right, just $89. All kinds of buy one, get one free deals on suits for all the seasons. Top name brands at bargain basement pricing. Ties, shoes, pants, shirts, accessories. Professional Image has it all. Tired of paying big money to get the look that you want? Look no further than Professional Image. Same quality, better price. Professional Image has an on-site tailor. Hit them up on Facebook or come by. Professional Image is located at 288 Plymouth Avenue, Fall River, Mass. Give them a call at 508-679-5366. That's 508-679-5366.
What I done sold. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something. All that glitters ain't gold. Hey, hey. It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, that's what I need. Well, I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is falling down. And all I want is someone to help me. I had a job, but the boss man let me go. He said, I'm sorry, but I won't be needing your help no more. I said, please, Mr. Boss Man, I need this job more than you know. But he gave me my last paycheck and he sent me on out the door. Well, I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey. And I need a dollar, that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Well, I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is crumbling down. And all I want is someone to help me. What in the world am I gonna do tomorrow? Is there someone with a dollar I could borrow? Who can help me take away my sorrow? Maybe it's inside the bottle. Maybe it's inside the bottle. I had some good old buddies.
I love that song, and boy, do I need a dollar, right?
Yep.
You need $5.
I need
I need
all the
dollar,
dollars
right?
you can get me.
Exactly.
I know. There's what is it? There's like this. Was it a movie or a game where they put like a person in a box and however many dollars they can get, they get to like keep or something?
Yeah, I've seen that.
What is that? You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm not going crazy, am I?
No,
I hope
no,
not yet.
I forgot what it is. Though.
I'm
It's
still
some,
young.
some game show.
Yeah, it's a game show.
It is, right? And then like
Stick
if
you
they,
in.
however they have to put it in their clothes or something,
Yeah,
and then when
yeah.
they get out, yeah.
How lucky are you?
I know,
Let's see.
right? So lately, guys, I'm sure you heard about Kim Kardashian. We always like to end my show on like a lighter note. You know, we got to know you guys. Everybody got to know you out there. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. But divorce is so big right now. And it's kind of killing me because, you know, in our age group, we're thinking about getting married hopefully one day or not. Or just being with a person in a relationship.
I don't believe
long
in
enough,
marriage.
right?
I don't know. I'm not really contemplating on marriage myself.
But
I mean,
this is okay. There's a step though. You're going to be with a person, right? All right. And a lot of people take it to the next level. They get married. But now everybody's just like, okay, we'll get divorced. Do you think that that's what we're going to see? I mean, I'm wondering if anyone thinks there's a happily ever after anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so norm now. Everybody's doing it, right?
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
the
I
thing.
don't really think so. You know, I just see there's more divorces than marriages these days anyway.
Yeah.
You know, my
Yep.
parents are divorced.
Yep.
You know, they got divorced when I was 12, so that was the norm for me. And you know, the whole dating kind of thing. You know, it's like going from one person to the next person, seeing who you like. You know, you'll be with someone for a couple weeks and then someone else for, you know, a month or whatever.
Yep.
It's the same thing,
Yep.
you know, but why would it be any difference if you're going to, like, marry someone, you're just going to break up with them, get divorced, you know, just the way it was when you were dating people. That's what I think.
Well,
What do you think, buddy?
I believe there's a special someone for everybody out
Yeah.
there. But if you're not ready to take that committed relationship and take it to the altar, don't do it. Don't do it, because it's just a waste of money, and just trouble. Like, just, you gotta be sure. You gotta have time for you guys to know each other, and know every inch of you guys.
I just think people need to take it more serious. And I think people let society say, well, you need to do this. You need to have kids. You need to get married. You need to do all this stuff, right?
I think
society tells us that, right?
Because the media, the media pushes that image on us. Like, but you got to do this, do that.
People these days don't really understand the concept of commitment, you know? Because, if you get divorced, that's not a real commitment. What happened to, till death do us part, through sickness and health, for richer or for poor. It's like, if you get divorced, it's like, oh, what was the point of saying those vows anyway? It didn't mean anything.
Do you think it's changed the way that our culture looks at marriage?
Yes, definitely. Yes,
it's more a legal institution now than because some people
you
get
can
married
do it. Anybody can do it, right?
Right, like political reasons. Like, I knew a dude who was a Mexican, illegal Mexican, who paid a citizen to marry him in order to be able to stay in the country.
Well, that's not that happens all the time.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, so people get married for the wrong reasons. So I think that
money's another issue too, the gold diggers, you don't want to get married to them. It's true though.
There's that show too, like Millionaire Matchmaker. Sometimes I'll watch things that don't make my head think, because sometimes I don't want to think. I just want to space out. Everybody does that. You want to watch a TV program that has nothing, and you just don't want to do anything, or cartoons or something.
Yeah.
And there's that show Millionaire Matchmaker, and the girls, it's hysterical. Sometimes when I'll see them go on, they'll be like, the guy will say, I don't want a girl who wants me for my money. Do you not know where you came?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you came into a club called the Millionaires Club.
Right.
And they're there to date you because you're part of that club.
Right.
Yeah.
You have
I don't want her to marry me for my money. And I think a lot of these shows, honestly, are making people, and the form of marriage and all of that just kind of not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the concept of true love, it's gone pretty much. Like, what is love?
And then Kim, the whole thing, and 72 days, and it just makes me so sad.
Yeah, I know.
I just think that all of these shows are making it more realistic for people to, just fall in love for the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
It's the money, man. It's the money. Everything revolves around money. Money changes everything.
Money is the root of all evil.
It's so true. Fame too, man. Don't forget about fame.
I think, it's sad that it's like that. And the problem is, in society now, do we know what love is anymore? Or are we? It's all about monetary value, right?
It's up for debate,
Everybody's got their own views,
How much does love cost you?
Yeah, it depends, right?
Yeah. Well, I thought I was in love. You know what I'm saying? I would have gave the world to this person. I would have went to the end of the world and go take her to another planet and lay her there and be safe. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't ever know if that person don't feel the same way. It's a chance that you take, and
they'll rip your heart from your chest.
Get out of you.
With love comes pain,
So I think that a lot of people these days just have given up, and a lot of people in my generation, our generation, early 20s, really are scared of commitment and real love, because we do come from a lot of broken homes and broken families.
We see it all the time. What do we have to go on, right?
So our model is a bad model anyway, because our parents, broke up. So that was our model. So we're just going to follow in the footsteps of what our parents did.
Exactly.
The thing I have to say, though, about divorce, I have a lot of friends who have divorced parents, and it was almost better for them that they did get divorced. A lot of them remarried, and they're in much healthier, better, stable relationships. Yeah. And honestly, I think it was great for the child to understand, because sometimes people make mistakes. We're human. Yeah. We are, open to fallacy. Yeah. That's what we all make mistakes constantly. But I think it's what you do about your mistakes that defines you.
Right, exactly.
Think about it, right?
Yep.
And I just think it's really tough, because I feel like a lot of people still do want to love, and it's just really tough in this time.
It's out there.
If the opportunity comes to me, then I'm going to take it.
Even
you
guys.
Even the hardest, coldest person, can't say that they don't desire love from
everybody. It's a human feeling, right? I feel like everybody feels it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Exactly. It's energy.
It comes with the passion.
It is, yeah.
Comes with
the passion.
Yeah.
Look at this one with the passion over here.
Yeah.
No, I just think it's really important, and it's just too bad. And every time I keep reading about a divorce, it just makes me think of our age group, how it stinks, because I mean, we keep trying to overcome it. Go, it's gonna be cool. Like we're gonna be different, right? Yeah. But if we're not, hey, look what we can do. And it just, I hope that people realize that we should start a new trend. If you're feeling, I don't care if you're with your man for freaking 10, 15 years, and you're like, you know what, today I'm okay to get married. There's no time frame on when it's ready for you. It's you are in your own time frame.
Yeah. Right.
I think people need to understand that, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think if people understood that and listened to their inner voice, there'd be a lot less divorces out there.
Right.
They don't follow their heart.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't.
Love should not be forced.
Some people marry too soon, too. It's like, this person is the first person who showed interest in me.
Yeah, a lot of them do want that because they, never were loved before or whatever.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you guys, I came from a really awesome relationship, healthy relationship, and we were going to take it to another level, and I said no. I just wasn't feeling it, and I needed to step back and take time for myself, Yeah. And then when I came back into it, it was much healthier, and I'm so much better off for it. I think a lot of people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to move themselves from something and then understand what's going on,
Yeah.
Right.
They think it's all one time, and they have to, the person's going to leave. But I think the person who comes back to you, that's the person. And hey, buddy, don't lose faith. You never know what can happen. Because it follows you. It's actually, love is a great thing, but it haunts you too. Like, I've had these people, I'm like, get away from me.
If you love it, you got to let it go. And it comes back to you. It was meant to be. That's it. DMX said it.
I think it's No, it's true,
DMX.
though. I let the great love of my life out of my life. I let him go. I did at one point in my life because I wanted to figure stuff out. And I think it's so key for everybody out there listening. It's such a big part of your life. Like 20s, you'll never get it back. You're never. And this is like the discover part of your life. So if you feel that way, let it go. And if it's meant to be, guys, it'll come back. Because honestly, when you know, you know.
Yeah.
And that person knows too. And no matter if you're together or not, you're together in another form, you know? And you'll be together.
Exactly.
You don't need to be sitting in the same room or, sharing the same kind of drink,
Yeah.
Around the ads, you share like spaghetti or Or when you actually said Johnny Rockets, my favorite when I was a kid was the chocolate strawberry shake. That was like I don't even want to know how many calories are in that thing. It's like a whole day's worth of food,
Oh my God.
But so I hope all of you guys think more optimistically and in a positive note. So it's such a great show. I love you guys.
Wow.
Do you guys have anything more to share before we got 5 minutes left? Anything else? Some final notes? Anything you guys can send out to the people who are listening? People who are struggling, having a tough time, and they're trying to get into the steps of you guys. They're trying to fulfill their passion. I want all of you to give me one word of wisdom you could give them so that they're sitting at home.
One word?
Yeah. Just not one word, like one sentence, like what you did.
Wow.
Go ahead, man.
The only thing I could tell you guys out there, never, ever give up on what you believe in and stay true to yourself, and that's it. Tocxina. JR, you already know, shout-outs over there. I love everybody that supports me, and we're going to the top. Apocalyptic Rhymes Records, to the top. And thank you for the opportunity. I love this girl right here. She has a great energy. The first time I met her, it was, wow. She is everywhere.
I'm always going right now.
Always hustling.
Yep.
You gotta hustle though. It's the name of the game out there. If you guys want it, you always need to be doing something to make sure it's in your life. So
we're hip hop hustlers.
Yeah.
What about you, my friend? Go ahead.
Well, I think that everyone should keep pursuing their own passion and what they feel they're called and drawn to, no matter what anyone else tells them, what career path that they should go towards.
That's good. I love that. And what about you?
And
Mr.
me.
Will? I want to say Will I Am, but I know it's not Will I Am.
Totally
off my tongue.
Totally different person. But all I like to say right now is keep it real. Do not ever try to be someone you're not. If you
People
quote
that.
My dude Tocxina real quick. Don't say if you're saying you sell coke in your songs and you don't do it. Don't bring it up in the first place.
Exactly.
Just stay true to yourself. Don't ever be somebody you're not, because then things will go the way you want if you do that. That's all I have to say. It will beats.
You guys still have to teach me how to do that.
Apocalyptic Rhymes Records.
Yeah.
Now you know what it is.
It's a movement.
Okay, so we're gonna put your stuff up on. We're gonna put up on my Life in Your 20s page, guys.
Right.
And they got a show coming up. Obviously, I know November 5th. Do you have anything else coming up after that? Or?
Yeah, November 9th in downtown Providence at AS 220.
Oh, you guys are gonna be over there?
Yeah,
yeah.
9 o'clock.
$6 to get in.
Is it Saturday or Friday night?
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, I'll totally be there.
All right.
I'll be there.
Awesome.
9 o'clock, you said?
9 o'clock.
I'll come. I'll bring my whole class, my grad school class.
All right, that sounds good.
Definitely.
And some of them look a little, kind of crazy, but they're good people.
All right.
Kind of crazy.
Tocxina's performing, I'm performing, and Twizzy from Boston, who's also on my label, is going to be performing.
Yeah.
My girl Jessica, who's on the show, I was telling you guys about before, she performed there.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great place. I like
it's a really good venue. They're so good to
It'll be my
too.
3rd time performing there.
That's what's up.
I love it there.
And we got shows. We got shows in URI too. The 30th.
Wait, you're in URI?
Yeah, we got a big show, cultural show.
Yeah.
And you might see me. You might see me in the Puerto Rican and Dominican parade next summer. So we're going to the top.
Maybe I'll go. I'm gonna have to start showing some pride one day, and I have my kids that are gonna have that Puerto Rican in them. Because you guys have a big holiday coming up in January as well.
Yeah.
What is it? Your New Year's. What is? I know I'm supposed to embrace it all.
It's like our Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like
what's it called though? I always forget the name of it. Come on, man. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. We'll come back to you. Just think not too hard. I want you to hurt yourself.
Oh my God.
So you're right. They're gonna have a culture fair, right, coming up. When is that? Do you know? Is that December or January?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna find out the dates, guys. I'm gonna have you guys on obviously before it, so that you guys can do your beats again to make sure everybody can
definitely
remember.
Want to come back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Los Reyes Magos. That's what it's called. Los Reyes Magos.
But what does it mean in English? Is something All Saints Day or something?
Yeah,
All Saints Day or
the ones that brought the gifts to Jesus.
That's right.
When
the wise man.
Yeah,
the wise man.
You give a certain amount, right? Isn't there a certain amount of gifts or
something? You gotta put grass for the camels.
Yep.
Under your bed, and then you gotta put a little cigarette too for them because they smoke.
Really?
That's DR, guys.
All right, that's
and then
weird.
and then he brings you mad toys.
All right, that's what's up.
Father Christmas.
All right.
That's it.
Father Christmas.
Oh my God, guys! All right, this is Life in Your 20s. Thanks so much for coming on, guys. I will post all of their stuff of my Life in Your 20s page from now, and then obviously up until the date of their wonderful performances. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
I appreciate being on the show.